Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone. How are you?
Good morning. Um, my intro was shorter than I thought.
Yeah. Good
Sneaking it.
morning as I am sipping on my Coke.
Yes. So, good morning, Amy and Connie. I trust you guys are doing well.
Hello, my sweet ladies. How are you? There's Barbara. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
Hey, Barbara, how are you? And my drink just spewed. Hello, Olga.
Oh, no. And there's our lovely Olga. Please, folks, keep Olga in your prayers. She is battling bronchitis and I almost want to say maybe a touch of pneumonia, but she said no. The doctor said that that's not what it was, but she
Well,
needs to rest and take care of herself. Good morning, DK Jen. How are you doing?
Jen, how are you, hon? I hope you're doing well.
Yes. And Manuela, thank you for
Ah,
jumping in here with us today.
I hope you're doing well, Manuela. Been watching you on the replay.
Yes, yes, yes. About the only way I can catch up with people nowadays, it seems like. Good morning, my sweet
Georgia.
Leslie and Sonja. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Leslie. How are the weenies, Leslie? And how is John Henry?
Ah, yes. Just told my bestie that we may get up and go.
Oh,
Oh,
that
your
hurt.
get up and go has already got up and went.
Oh, good. I'm glad you'll get some rest.
Yes, yes, yes.
Bless your heart. Oh my goodness. And um, a, a few of us got together and sent our lovely Olga a package in South Africa. And I want to let you guys know she did receive it. She opened it and loved everything. The look on her face was priceless, and it is perfect timing considering she doesn't feel good.
Oh, I know. I know.
So I just bless her heart. I think she got a little overexcited, and being sick like that is not
I
good. Hello,
know.
Marsha Lee.
Hello, Marsha Lee. How are you? We are doing great. I'm so happy to see you today.
It is good to see you, Marsha Lee. It is awesome to see you. So, if anybody wants to donate some yarn to someone, I do know that Marsha Lee is in need of yarn. So,
Oh,
you
awesome.
could, you can contact me for Marsha Lee's information, and I will get that to you. The weenies are on squirrel patrol this morning, and Kettle took a bite out of her breakfast while growling. Oh my. And hello, Jules
Oh,
and
hello,
Carrie.
Julie. Good morning. And there's our sweet Carrie. How are you, sweet pea?
It's good to see you guys.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm so sorry you're stressing, DK Jen.
Leslie's going, oh my goodness, send me her address.
Absolutely, Leslie. Hello, Laura. I hope things are going well over on the coast of Virginia.
Hello, Laura. Thank you for joining us. I
I'm
figured you
glad.
would like this topic today, Michelle. Marsha Lee, sorry.
I'm glad you like my topic.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to know how your weather is, what's in your cup, and what's on your hook. I actually already have my weather app open so I can tell you that it is mostly sunny. It is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And for those of you not in the United States, that is 16 degrees Celsius. And I have Diet Coke in my cup, and I am currently still working on my Aztec, and I have started another repeat of the pattern. And hello, Miss Pat Cray. Good to see you.
Leslie said, I'm so glad I have y'all playing in my earbuds. If hubby heard you say send yarn, he would be packing boxes for her.
Hi, Rebecca and
Good
Jen. That's
morning,
not a problem.
Rebecca. Pat Craig,
You're there.
sweetheart, I am so happy to receive your emails again. Folks, she is my go-to for keeping me up with everybody's sales and coupons and stuff. And so she stepped back for a while because she was having issues with her hands. And, you know, when you can't crochet, it's just a bummer. And so you just back away from everything. But now she's doing much better. And so I I've only seen 2 of them, but girlfriend, you keep them coming. Good morning, Tuber Chat. How are you?
It's good to see you, Kevin. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed your anniversary. It was
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes, it
So
was.
a lot of people that I knew, and it was really good. I
It
enjoyed it
was.
very much.
And I found some I didn't know, so I had to go and check out their channels.
Yes.
That
So
was so awesome.
if y'all don't know Tuber Chat, check him out. He is fantastic. He holds a live stream where people can connect and grow. It's not a grow channel. That's
No.
not what it is. People also hook up together on his channel and swap playlists.
That's
so
right.
that you can get some watch hours as well.
That's right.
Awesome. Weather in Suffolk, Virginia is 72 degrees. Wow. Oh, good. Leslie's working on the Lost Soul Shawl. It's coming along nicely. Her drunken greenie is growing, but you never really know for how far along she is with that. It is always. And yes, Pat, I enjoy your emails. It is awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Kevin. That is spectacular of you. I truly, truly appreciate that. And since I do not have one of those membership things, I'm just going to play my typical Froggy dance as soon as I locate it. There it is.
Froggy dance, super chat, Froggy dance, super chat, super chat. I got a super chat, Froggy dance, I got a super chat, Froggy dance,
So much, Kevin.
Uh,
It was fun, wasn't it?
it was.
YouTube side. That was awesome. And Moonlight Crochet and Crafts, Tracy, is the one that received that membership.
Oh, how nice. She's
Yeah.
going to enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. She'll be excited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Leslie says it's currently 64 degrees here in upstate South Carolina. I am currently drinking the coffee since I cannot have it via IV.
Well, the email I received from Pat today let me know about the sale going on over at Hirschner's. And look at you, Jen. This is for Jen.
Froggy dance, super chat, Froggy dance, super chat. I got a super chat, Froggy dance, I got a super chat, Froggy dance.
And congratulations, Pat Gray. You received that membership.
How neat.
That's
well,
awesome.
Pat Gray said that her weather is 72 degrees, which you know what is the same temperature that I am at. Sunny. We're partly cloudy, although I think you can see there's a barbecue pit out here and the sun is bouncing off of the cover. So I'm getting blinded and she's finishing up her coffee cup.
That is awesome. Wow, I'm glad you like the Froggy dance. It's supposed to start raining, Leslie says. Hello, Lana.
Hello, Lana. How are you? Laura said the person that was living with me is in a rehab nursing home. Before he went in, he totally trashed my downstairs. I have someone coming in today to give me an estimate on cleaning it. Oh, Laura, sweetheart, I am so, so sorry.
I'm sorry, Laura.
Connie is drinking Mountain Dew? Oh, my word.
What happened? Did they run out of Dr. Pepper?
I was going to say, she never drinks anything but Dr. Pepper.
Oh, and it's raining there too. Rebecca is working on a collaboration, and it's a teddy bear pattern. That's fantastic.
You know, Connie, that's why it's raining there, because you're not drinking your Dr. Pepper. You're drinking Mountain Dew. The sky is crying.
That's awesome. Oh, she drank all the Dr. Pepper. I see that. Hello, Heidi. It's good to see you. Pat, you said you have a question. You're working on a new project, but you need teal and black for colors. What is your question, my darling?
Barbara says, I have water in my cup. The temperature is 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm working on the go-to shawl by Caron with the mandala I won from Maureen. Be sure that you put it up on my Facebook page so I can see it. Everyone else can see it.
No worries, Izzy. We'll see you when you come back. I'm sorry you're having a rough day, Jules. Prayers for you, sweetheart. You just lay back and listen.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jen is eating salad with broccoli quiche and bhaji and drinking Lucozade.
Oh, my goodness. Pat Cray has 9 little puppies. Her roommate, Christy, female dog, had 9 puppies. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, okay. You got tired of the Dr. Pepper. I get it. I get it. You need a break.
Yeah. Good morning, Heidi. I didn't see you jump in here earlier.
Every now and again, we need a break. We need a change.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. Pat, what was your question about the teal and the black, hon? If you wanted to know where to get good teal and black colors, a good teal can be found, teal and black together.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't think I've seen teal and black together. Unless you get a teal and a black and just, do two at a time.
What about Red Heart Ombre Deep Teal? It looks like it goes almost to a black. The deep teal does. Hello, Gwen.
Hello, Mama Gwen. How are you doing today? Oh, goodness. She says if it was 66 degrees Celsius, she'd be boiling.
Oh, yeah.
Holy smoke, sweetie.
I mean, it looks like it would go almost to, it goes to a super dark teal.
Right.
But it looks almost black. It goes so dark. But I don't know quite what project you're working on.
Right.
And I do not know any variegated yarn that is teal and black together.
Yeah.
Scarfy has a teal and black.
Oh, there you go.
There
Connie,
you go, Pat.
Rescue.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you. Yeah, I
have fallen in love more, Manuela, with the Red Heart Love because it is soft. But tell you what, the last few skeins of just the Red Heart Super Saver has been extremely rough, and I've not been happy with that.
Pat, Connie said to use the Scarfy teal and black.
Yeah.
But my suggestion would be to use the Red Heart Deep Teal Ombre. But yeah, that's what I would have used. But it's up to you and what you choose. I love this yarn has an aqua in black that looks more like teal. There you go.
Oh, I know, Manuela. I mean, that's what I grew up on was Red Heart. I mean,
we all did.
I'm talking about in the 60s and 70s. That's all you could find.
Thank you, Olga. Well, let's get on to my topic for today. It's can you crochet without seeing?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you how I do it. Because as you know, I am blind. I'm blind even with glasses on. So it doesn't matter whether I wear my glasses or not. I'm still considered blind. When it comes to the blind population, it's only a very small percentage that see nothing at all. The majority of the blind population actually have some sort of vision. So I see, and everything, what I see is blurry. Now, even though I'm using a big screen TV, the chat is still somewhat blurry to me.
Right.
But I can make out what it says. So when it comes to crocheting, I mainly do it by feel. I do look at my work. Oh, I wanted to turn off the camera before I flip it. I do look at my work, but it's a little hard to explain. I'm looking at it, but I don't see it, which is kind of weird to explain. Why do I look at it? It's really a habit. It really is habit. It's just plain silly old habit of mine. You've been looking at it almost all your entire life, that when you go to not look at it, it's weird. Now, it took me practice to stop to crochet again when I lost my eyesight. It really, really took practice. I started to crochet again, my sight loss was gradual. It was not overnight.
Leslie says to us, it would be like crocheting drunk. Only you can remember actually crocheting.
Yeah, actually, yes, that is true. So I have to feel what I'm crocheting. So I make a slip stitch, and normally I make it around my finger so I can feel it because it's easiest. And I put my hook on, pull it tight. And then, when you crochet a chain, even you don't have to look. You don't have to look to make a chain.
Mm-mm.
Now, is my chain perfect? No, my chain's hardly ever perfect. If I want a perfect chain, I'll do a foundation because that's more even and perfect for me.
Right.
It just is. But for me to crochet, if you notice, I'm trying to not hit my mouse. It helps to put it out of the way.
Mhm.
For me to crochet, I know it's going to look weird, but I actually hold on to my loops. Hold on to my loops. Feel where the head of the hook is, as you notice. And then I hold on to the loops. Now, my other hand, I am feeling for the loops on the chain. I know that's the first loop. I know that's the second loop. And then I know I need to go in the loop. And I pull up a loop and I go through 2. And I sit there, and you saw me snag it a couple times. But that's how I do this. And something felt funny by the way I pulled it.
Michelle says, laughs, Froggy, don't feel bad. I still look at my work too, and I can't see none at all. So you're not alone.
No, I do, and I don't see it. It's very blurry. I can see the colors. And see, I can feel this. I can feel the loop, and I can push the loop on my hook. And then I have to go up and grab it and pull it through. And then I know to grab it and pull it through. Sometimes I'll be grabbing at this loop quite a bit because I can't tell that I've caught it or that it slips over, that it slips off.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of funny because I don't know which way my hook is facing. Now, I can get going pretty quickly with this because I've been doing it for so long. You notice my hand moves. Take care, Pat.
Yes, sweetheart. We hope to see you. Laura, sweetheart, you are so lovely. Belated happy birthday, Jennifer.
And now you can see my face.
Oh.
Laura, my gosh. Laura, thank you so much. This is for Laura.
Froggy dance, super chat, froggy dance, super chat, I got a super chat, froggy dance, I got a super chat, froggy dance.
Good morning, Laura. How are you, sweetheart?
Laura, what the hell? Laura, thank you so much. Wow.
We now have both our Lauras in this morning, and Rebecca, too funny. Seeing her upside down, I know.
Laura, you really got me good this morning, my darling.
Yes.
So, when I get going really, Dan, what was I talking about? Anyway, when I get going really quickly, you'll notice that my lower hand moves around a lot. And that's to make sure that I'm finding my loop and I'm stopping I'm trying to make sure I'm in camera. So finding my next loop, and then that I'm sliding down so that I can get to my next loop.
Right.
Now, this is not when I'm going into the back loop. The back loop is harder for me and very very tedious.
Lana asked Marsha Lee, can you tell what color the yarn is and if it's a light yarn or a dark yarn?
So, yeah, Marsha Lee, do you have just light and dark sensitivity, or can you see color? So I chained one and I turned, and now I'm going to go with half doubles. And this will give you an idea of what I'm doing. And I'm just feeling it the whole time. I always keep tension the same way. I have always kept tension the same way ever since I started crocheting. It goes through my fingers like this, behind my hand like this. This is the way I keep tension even when I knit. I just do. I don't know how I'm able to keep good tension. Okay, no, Lorna, I can't tell at all. I always use Be My Eyes and take a picture and they will tell me, or I ask a family member. That's correct.
Wow. That's nice. Be My Eyes.
Yes, it's an app on our phones. I use Aria and she used Be My Eyes, and it's a person will tell you what something is. In the store, I use Aria to read a label to me. It works really well. Now, when I go to read my crochet, it's a little harder. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you momentarily. It's a little bit harder to do, but I can do it.
Mama Gwen says, I have more trouble keeping tension when knitting because I pace yarn through the fingers. Marsha Lee says, I like colors, so sometimes I just go with the flow and let the yarn do its work. There you go, girlfriend.
Hey, that sounds good.
Oh, you mean you lace the yarn through your fingers? Okay.
Yeah. It just goes through my hand like this, and I've always been able to tension it this way. And it stays tensioned, and it doesn't matter to me what weight the yarn is. I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not.
Looks pretty good to me, sweetie.
If I want on the big screen, I can see I messed up here, but I think that's in my chain.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I use foundation a lot. When, like my doll that I made, I was very careful and went very slow. To read my crochet takes a little bit more out of me. I actually have to really feel. Oh, okay. You wrap twice around the pinky and then around the first finger. Yeah. Okay. So there is a single up here, a double. I'm not cheating with the overhead cam. And then my double.
Right.
Doubles. These are all doubles. Yeah. But I have to like wiggle my fingers to figure it out. To figure out the stitches.
Rebecca says, I can see, but I'm colorblind. I choose colors with my daughter or sister, or I buy exactly what the pattern says.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Rebecca, I am not colorblind, but I still do things outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what people think. These colors were actually chosen by Maureen, and I fell in love with them and just used them. I couldn't help that. But this takes a little more work for me to do. I cannot count them from the back. I'm going to show you.
The back has a different feel.
The back is not like normal stitches.
Mm-mm.
And I can't count this from the back. Now, I probably could if I could see it. But no, I can't do it by feel on the back. It is all ridges.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all in different spacing and stuff. It's very odd with the way it feels.
Mama Gwen says those are the colors I want to make the same blanket.
Awesome. This is Peacock and Dakota, and they're both from I Love This Yarn.
Yep.
And Hobby Lobby. It's a beautiful blanket, but doing this from the back is like useless. Now, when it comes to this one, she was very painstaking for me to do. Very painstaking. I mean, I was very, very careful with every stitch I made on this doll. Oh, I think the stick is coming out. Or stitch. Nope, that's a
tail.
A tail, yarn tail. Let me pull on it.
Izzy, sorry guys, I might not come back today because I lost my car keys. Oh, sweetheart, I know that feeling.
Oh, I'm sorry. But doing this one was a little harder because I had to be exact for it because it was being judged. Couldn't have any errors. And every time I would go, I'd do a few rows and then I'd go and feel it and make sure that it felt right. And then I'd have to go back and rip something out if it was wrong. Same thing with the body of the doll. It was very important. And the hardest part of this doll, which is hard to believe, but was the shoes. Because you do the shoe and then you go to the back loop with the skin.
Right. And
then the front loop with the outer cuff. So that was hard and fiddly. So that was fiddly to me. May not be to other people, but to me, this was fiddly. But yeah, I have to be careful with stuff like this. And then you put in knees, so you do extra stitches that you give and you take away. So it was just I had to be more careful with my doll.
Right.
Being judged. Marsha Lee says she uses the e-reader that's on her phone to read her patterns, and it's pretty good. I don't use an e-reader on my phone. I really can't see anything on my phone.
Connie, thank you so much, sweetheart. You go and enjoy your visit with your mama.
Yeah,
and
have fun.
Says, my chain is pretty good. It's keeping up with the multiples. That's my issue. And if I rush, I can make a mistake.
Yes. Yes. I do count everything. I count absolutely everything. None of my friends and stuff aggravate me when I'm counting.
No.
So I'm very fortunate with that. But I count everything. I count my chains. I count my stitches. I count every round.
Right.
If I'm using a pattern, I have to have it blown up. I can't do a chart anymore because I can't read it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a real pain.
Aw.
But you know, I mean, if I wanted to do a chart, I have to have someone put it in written form for me. But yeah, but when it comes to doing it by hand, it's actually not hard. But one of the hard things for me is the hooks. Right. And the sizing is not engraved.
Yeah, so you can't feel it.
No, I can't feel that. So, magnifier. I have a magnifier for that. Which, you know, this is actually written pretty big, but I have a magnifier for it. On the darker hooks, it stands out more, but it's still small to me.
Right.
So, I have to make it big. But it's not a big deal, you know, it's no big deal. I can kind of sometimes make out what the size is. Sometimes.
Right.
But it better safe than sorry. But you guys are welcome to ask me any questions about my eyesight. I have no problems with that. But I do crochet and knit by feel. With everything that I look at, I cannot see it. It is completely blurry. It's weird. Don't know why I look at it. But I will find that if I'm watching a movie on my big
Mhm.
screen TV, which I am not very far from the big screen TV, 18 to 20 inches from it. If I'm watching a movie on the big screen TV, I do find myself crocheting and watching the movie. No, Heidi, they cannot fix them at all. Eventually, I will lose all my eyesight. Yep.
Okay,
They can't.
so I know you can't tell this, and you're just going to have to believe me, but I am going to try to crochet with my eyes closed, and I'll even squint them for you. So here's my yarn.
You don't have to squint. You can just close them normal.
Well, I just want to see if I can do it.
You can do it.
Now, see, this is the part that's going to drive me crazy.
It takes a bit to get used to feeling it
4,
and going in the chain at the same time.
6, 7, 9.
So
10.
anybody in the chat, all of you are very, you're welcome to put on a blindfold and try to crochet.
12.
Whether you make a granny square or you just make a chain and crochet back across the chain. Try it.
Oh, I lost it. I lost it. $15, $16. Oh, nope. I lost it again. Holy smokes.
But give it a try. See if you can.
Okay, now I'm going to go back.
Okay, go back. Hi, Vima. Welcome in.
Hello. I got my eyes closed so I can't see.
She's trying to crochet with no eyesight the way I do.
All right, so there's the loop. There's the first one.
You can do
And I don't know how in the world you go on the back loop. I'm not even going to try that at the moment.
it. I can do the back loop. It's just a little more difficult for me. Well, I'm glad you just found my channel. Welcome in.
And I can see what you mean. I had to feel for my head to see where it's at so I know where to loop it.
There you go, Manuela. You get to where, if you notice, when you're crocheting, you get to where you look up a lot and you don't really notice that you're not really looking, but you are.
Oh my goodness, this would take practice because I'm only on the third one.
It took me practice because I noticed as my eyesight was going, I stopped crocheting.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Joey noticed the same thing. And then the very next year, I was diagnosed blind. And so I was determined. I picked it up and I practiced. I said,
this is just closing my eyes. But, like you said, when you gradually start losing your eyesight, you make adjustments slowly over time.
I did.
But just to, oh my goodness.
Wonderful, Vima.
Ah!
You have trouble with invisible increases and decreases. Well, the decrease is fairly simple.
Why can't I?
And I'll show you that when Maureen's done.
I think you're going to be here a while because now I can't. Okay, I'm going to have to stop because I can't figure out. Oh, my word. Look at that mess.
Okay. When you're not looking.
I'm pulling that out. Holy cow.
I had to practice.
Yes.
you know, 2015 it's going down. 2016 the vision's going down. I set my yarn, down.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 months later in 2017, I'm diagnosed blind.
Right.
And I have all this yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I love the craft.
Right.
Joey said, "You can do it, babe. Just try. You can do it."
Mm-hmm.
Very adamant that I could do it. And he's very, I give him credit. He can be very motivating. You can do
Well,
it.
like
I
I
know you
said.
can do it. Gung ho.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I picked it up. And what do we all start with? A granny square.
Yeah. Yeah.
My first one was wonky. I ripped it out and did it again. It was
Mm-hmm.
wonky. Rip it out and do it again. And
Right.
till it looked good. Hey, y'all check out Olga's Crafts and Hobbies. She
Yes,
is
please.
fantastic.
Yes, she is.
We
Well,
love
it's like I said, when you're losing it gradually over
Mhm.
time, you learn how to compensate. But just to sit here, close my eyes and try to do it, yeah. That for me, just that little bit was already frustrating. The
Okay.
chaining, not so much, but the coming back, yeah.
Well, when I picked up thread again,
Ooh,
I was very frustrated. But I was very determined to make a 3-dimensional bird.
right.
And I made 3 3-dimensional birds.
Wow.
I was going to do it. And I did it. I worked on the Soapy. I had to finish my Soapy's universe, but I can do it. There is not anything in crochet that I can't do. I can do anything. I can crochet with the thread. I can crochet with the fingering weight. I can do the mosaic. I'm Marsha Lee. She can do anything at all, and she wants to do in crochet.
Right.
She just can't read the pattern, but
Right.
that's not a big deal. We have reading apps that read the patterns to us. It
Right.
sounds kind of funny when it reads to you. It's SK. It doesn't say SC, it says SK. But it's all good.
Duck. What's
And
TR?
they're like, tra. But there is not anything we can't create.
Oh,
Yes,
that's cool.
Yep.
Marsha, give the blindfold challenge a try, everybody. It is fun. Just hashtag me or Froggy in a video if you decide to do one and let us know how you felt about it. There you go, folks.
Flawsome Crochet with Marty did it. The blindfold
Yes, she
challenge.
did. I remember seeing that.
She has problems with her eyes, and she will lose her vision as she gets older. And I was so tickled by her doing it and sticking with it, even though she was getting frustrated.
Right.
But I commented on her video how much I appreciated her doing that. Because it means a lot to the visually impaired community that someone who is sighted will take a moment,
right,
and try what I go through.
Well, what all our blind crocheters go through, honestly.
Yes. I mean, even if you don't want to completely blindfold yourself, that's fine. Put some Vaseline on your glasses and then try.
Oh, you know what? That's right. That would probably be a lot closer to.
That would be closer to me.
Right.
Just smear Vaseline on your glasses and then let's talk. I want to see what you think. Hey, and please subscribe to Blind Stitches Creations. That is Marsha Lee. She is a blind crocheter and she is fantastic.
Yes, she is.
And then please subscribe to our Lady Wella. She is such a sweetheart and I love watching her live. But I mean, I'd love to tell everybody on YouTube, hey, do whatever you do, whether you make a sandwich or you crochet or you knit, just cover your glasses in Vaseline and try it.
Right.
But, you know, people are going to look at me and sue me because they ruined their glasses. You know,
Well, just put a little dab. You know,
yeah,
you don't have to cover the whole thing. Just put a little dab.
smear it, but just do some. You know, it would be amazing for people to finally have an idea of what I see.
Or, you know, it doesn't even have to be Vaseline. You can put a little lotion on there.
Lotion would work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll smear it enough to give you an idea.
Right.
Because it sucks. You know, do I want to see clearly? Absolutely, I want to see clearly. Welcome back, Pat. Gotta go back for more labs. I'm sorry.
Oh, sweetie.
You know, I can't do painstaking diamond painting work.
Right.
Can't do that. But but I'm glad that I can still crochet and knit.
That's good. Yes.
That makes me happy. At 50, glaucoma. My husband has glaucoma. Hello.
Hello, Lulu. Thank you for joining us, sweetie.
Well, Lana, I was diagnosed at 47. Yeah, but they think it happened a year before that, but they diagnosed me at 47.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all good. No, was I 47? No, it was 2017.
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was 47.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
It's what you say when you lose your eyesight.
That's right. You just keep crocheting.
You can just keep on crocheting. My great aunt Martha crocheted by feel. Her eyes were really bad.
Right.
And none of us ever said anything about it. Nobody ever pointed anything out about it.
Right.
She just always was. But now that it's happened to me, now I realize, wow, look what Aunt Martha went through.
Right.
And all she did all the time was make blankets. That's what she did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She made chevrons. She made granny square blankets. And then she made double crochet blankets. You crochet till you're cross-eyed.
And then she has to do it by feel. Oh, goodness, girlfriend.
Bless you. I am thankful that I have a craft that I can do.
Yes.
While
Most definitely.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Oh, Lana, that's so sweet.
You're a sweetheart. Crocheting is very good for the soul.
That is right.
Crocheting can lower your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm. Same way with knitting.
Yeah. Oh, bless you, Pat.
Sweetheart.
Yeah. You're going to have to take some supplements. Oh, my goodness. Well, Gwen, keep on crocheting. Start practicing by not looking. You know, do 3 or 4 stitches and then do 3 or 4 not looking. That's what they're probably going to do, Lana. Oh, honey, might keep me from killing people. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I hear you there, Mama Gwen. Yep.
It helps.
It also keeps me from saying dirty words, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's very soothing. That's the best way to put it. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably another craft, but not one as fun.
Right.
I mean, I can make clothing. I can make blankets. It's wonderful. Oh, that's a good question. How long's Gwen been crocheting?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, some of them you say all kinds of wordies. Yeah, I've had a couple projects I said a few words.
Mm.
I have. But usually those projects get ripped out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I am very proud of how long I've crocheted. I had a very patient German grandmother.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very, very patient. I appreciate it because I never stopped crocheting. I mean, other than that 6 months when I couldn't see, but
Right.
I don't consider that stopping.
Well, you
'Cause
know,
I picked it right back up.
my grandma was the same way. She had the patience of Job with all of us girls that were, wanting to learn. There were about 4 of us. It dwindled down really quick to just 2 of us, and then I think I'm the only one, honestly, that kept it going. My older adopted sister, she still crochets occasionally. I mean, she loves to crochet baby blankets. She really does. And so when her friends were popping babies right and left, she was just crocheting all the time. But that's really about all she loved to do.
Well, thank you, Ashley. You taught yourself in your 20s, but you put it down when you and your sister started having kids back to back.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness, that's quite a few.
Marshallee, you are very, very welcome. And yes, it does take a lot of patience. That's why I tell everybody all the time, I am very slow when I crochet, but I can't help that. It's because I am blind. And when you
Oh, Mama Gwen, I am so proud of you, lady. She said she picked the craft back up when she got sober 5 years ago.
congratulations,
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
really, Marshallee and I've been blind the same amount of time. I did not know that.
Oh, Mama Gwen. You know, it really is awful, isn't it, that we get addicted to prescriptions. It's not something that you go into thinking is going to happen, but oh goodness, girlfriend, I am so glad you found the strength to get off of it and to be sober all this time. My goodness.
But Marcia and I have been blind the same number of years.
I know.
That's amazing.
And look how
But
far both of you have come.
it's amazing.
Yes, it
And
is.
Gwen, I'm very proud of you.
Yes, ma'am, because I know that is not easy.
It is not. That's wonderful. Teach your grandchildren. Teach
That's
their
right.
friends. I think it's fantastic. I taught my children. I'm waiting for my grandson to sit still long enough. Well, there you go. It happens, Ashley, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But all we did, what is important is how we carry on.
That's right.
We don't dwell on the bad.
Mm-mm. We take it and we turn it into something good.
We do. I'm not mad or upset that I'm blind. It is what it is.
That's right.
I just want people to see that I still get up. I do a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hey, I do a YouTube channel and I still crochet and knit. The only thing I can't do is drive a car.
No, please don't drive a car. Don't drive a car.
No, they won't let me drive a car. Although it would be kind of fun. With my cane outside the window,
Oh, good grief.
My white
Tell
cane
Joey to just get you an old clunker, find a field that somebody's, just about ready to plow under and get out there and get all the donuts you want, and then, you'll be satisfied.
Yeah, thanks, Olga.
Yeah.
Exactly, Pat. It keeps you busy. It's helps with stress. There are so many good things about it.
And you end up with something. You know what I mean? you end up with a washcloth or a blanket or a hat or a cowl, a shawl, a doll. You know, that's what's so nice about it.
It makes me happy. I mean, it
Liz,
really does.
You know, that's when I started crocheting. It was 7 months after my mom
Yeah.
died. It's been the very best therapy, along with meeting you all. It's what keeps getting me up out of bed every day. That and your wieners.
Oh my goodness, Ashley. Hello, Ellie.
Well, Ellie, my darling, how are you doing, sweetheart? You go right ahead and crochet and listen to us.
Absolutely. I think being able to continue crocheting has helped me with accepting my blindness. I think that helped. You know, having to give up driving, it gives me something to do in the car.
Right.
Can't drive. Might as well crochet.
Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for being
Take
here
care,
with us. We
Rebecca.
really do appreciate your time.
Have a blessed day. Oh, look,
Oh,
Pat,
look at Pat Cray.
you
She is
blanket,
back at it. Back.
25 washcloths. You're amazing.
Yes, you are back at it. Almost
Yes.
said that wrong.
The weans do keep you moving.
We know how to keep them from multiplying, Leslie.
Oh my. They do keep multiplying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's got to stop putting the fertilizer on them. They keep growing more.
Mm-hmm.
You coming to say hello? Okay, come on. Come say hello. There's Wednesday.
There's our lovely Wednesday. You being a good girl today.
Hello.
Hello, sweetheart.
Like,
Look at the pretty eyes.
She's like, no, mommy, no.
No, don't make me.
There's the Wednesday. She's a good girl. We love
Most
her.
of the time. Most of the
She's
time.
been really good lately. We finally found a way to stop her from hurting us.
Mm-hmm.
It is water with a couple tablespoons of vinegar in a squirt bottle. Yeah, yes, you did send the last one.
I can't sleep till you back set my alarm. What time is it now? Well, where I'm at here in Texas, it's 9:52 a.m.
So
which
it's
I believe
10:52. 10:52.
Yes,
Laura's
where
in my
Laura's at.
She's
Yeah.
in my time zone.
Mm-hmm.
Bless your heart, Laura. Oh my. You are having a rough day, Laura. Thank you so much for what you did. You didn't have to do that. Goodness. Well, I got some happy mail.
Yes.
And I'm going to share it with you. And I moved the paper again. But that's okay.
Well, it's right there in front of you, so it can't be far.
No, I moved it again because I got a message.
Mm.
Doesn't that figure all the time? So, do you guys remember back in the day showing the mega cakes?
Yes.
The mega whirls from Shape Cheese? Well, they came out, they have one called Dawn Chorus. And it is sold in a kit. Don't think it tells me on here. No. Anyway, this is a kit for Dawn Chorus. And inside the kit, I took the tissue paper out because, well, you know, I'm going to take the things out of the kit. I probably will
Go
put
back to sleep, Laura, sweetheart. We'll catch up with you later.
Sleep well. So in the kit, you get a bag. Beautiful bag. And it's printed on both sides. And they gave you some postcards that represent some birds. There's one, there's another one, and then there's another one. They're very pretty. They're pretty. And then there's these little punch-out birds, because there's the birds. You have a goldfinch, you have a blue tit, and you have a bullfinch. Right. A gold, whatever. Anyway, this is the yarn that comes in Dawn Chorus. And that's the name of the yarn is Dawn Chorus. It
Good
is
morning,
over.
my sweet Rifty. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Rachel. That's
Isn't
right.
that gorgeous?
This is Dawn Chorus. It's got navy on the outside. And it is beautiful. It's over
Isn't that
3,000
gorgeous?
yards. It is amazing. It is huge. In case you didn't know, it's huge.
Manuela says, ooh, my beautiful yarn sheepsy is from my country.
It is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is from her country. That is correct. I'm looking for, oh, here it is. So, Dawn Chorus, right here, came in a kit, and it was either knit or crochet. So, you could make either a knit or crochet scarf, either, which is called the gold crest. That's one bird. You could either knit or crochet a blanket, which is the bullfinch, or you could knit or crochet the blue tit cushion. I am making the blanket.
That's going to be so pretty.
Gorgeous. So love it. But if you're looking for it, you have to look for the Dawn Chorus Sea-Cal Experience by Shape G's. And it is based on the birds. And then one more thing I wanted to show you. I love
You
that.
take care, Pat Cray. Thank you so much for being with us today, sweetheart. And Rachel says, I want to send you kids, but my daughters are worried about stranger danger.
Yes.
I'm trying to reassure them.
I'm stranger danger. I got the Mary Maxim with the bag a day, tonal hues. And when you open her up, it's a
There
big
they are, folks.
first page spread. And you got this one, which is beautiful. All the colors. If you haven't been to Mary Maxim, go check them out. They are stunning. And then you got that one. Oh, I love the colors.
Mm-hmm.
And that amazing blanket. And
I love that blanket right there.
I might have ordered that blanket, but not in that color.
I was going to say.
Not in that color, but I might have ordered it in, bam, that color right there. Yeah, that blue color.
Yeah.
I ordered it in the blue color. I don't know why.
I was telling Froggy, if you look at those colors, especially if you go on to Mary Maxim's website, look at those two blues that are on top of each other. You could take and put those two together. And then on the bottom row, the first cake and the very last one, those are shades of greens. You could get those two and put them together. Oh, my goodness.
They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. And that blanket is... I can't wait to cuddle up in the blanket. And this one, this Shape G's one, oh my gosh. My husband was even trying to claim it. I'm like, dude, no. I mean, it is well over 3,000 yards.
Right.
It is a weighty cake of yarn, and it is stunning. But it is one of those Mega Whirls. It's just a special edition Mega Whirl. But I love the label with the birds on it.
Right.
It's just this one I can show you on the cake. Does not give you yardage. Nope. It just tells you it's fingering weight. Then you go all the way around.
But how much did you say?
There's no yardage.
Okay.
No, there's no yardage on it. I had to go look it up. I know you would. Bless you guys. But it looks like I'm going to be making quite a few blankets here lately.
That kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
But I'm loving it. They are beautiful blankets.
They are.
I got the Shape G's kit over at Wool Warehouse. I did buy the last one. You will have to Google if you want that particular Dawn Chorus Cow Shape G's kit. Hello, Gypsy. You're just
Hello,
in
Gypsy sweetheart.
time. Well, you guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Please stay safe. Be kind to one another. And happy yarning. And Maureen.
Folks, we thank you so much for spending your time with us today, whether it was just a little bit or the whole hour. You know that we just love sitting here chatting and sharing with you. Please remember to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, really could be your light they're waiting to see. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye now.